I'm doing. And you help me too. How y'all living, fam? It is shit. Fuck. Wednesday over this motherfucker. It is the day before my official birthday, bitches. And yeah, y'all, we kind of hyped, we kind of excited. Weekend's finna start here in a little bit. And anyway, I was doing a little bit of work back here. Clearly, as you guys can see, I'm already drizzest because this bitch needs to be doing cardio every motherfucking day for the whole remainder of the week so that I can at least semi-fit the motherfucking dress this bitch got for her damn birthday, okay? Because y'all already know the deal with the dress. The dress fits like a glove, like legit fits like you would have fit your bridal gown, and if you gain 5, the shit won't fit no more, okay? So I can't be playing around over these next few days. I don't want to be extra bloated because that will affect how the dress wears, you know. For a minute I was like, well, maybe I should low carb it for a couple days, but I really want to keep my energy up. My birthday's tomorrow. I want to enjoy it, so I'm just going to make sure that I keep my cardio up, get in the gym, and do what I'm supposed to do. That being said, I'm meeting my friend Karen, who you guys saw in on the Cardinals opening day vlog. Meeting with her to go to her gym. She goes to a boxing gym. It's not title boxing, but it's similar, except there aren't scheduled sessions. I guess from what I understand, when you get there, you pretty much go through a circuit. It's like a 30-minute circuit. There used to be a lot of different gyms like that here in the Lou that were similar to this, but this is more a kickboxing, boxing type circuit, whereas the other gyms, I don't remember what the names of them were, but they were more circuit gyms where you'd go through different Nautilus equipment and then some cardio drills and stuff, and then you'd be done. Kind of more beginner, you know, more so than intermediate or advanced. This is more of a kick-ass type workout. I've never been myself, but I figured what better way to keep my ass in the gym, or to get my ass in the gym today, just in case Juice comes back home, because he's had a couple of really busy days and he's been really tired when he got home. I just don't want to take any chances on him coming home and saying his ass doesn't feel like going to the gym. Not that I can't go. I went yesterday by myself because he was tired. He had been at a conference all day and he was tired, so I went straight to the gym on my own and did a quick hour of cardio. But the point is, your bitch has to get serious about this shit, so that's what the fuck we're gonna do. So, we are gonna meet up with her. In the meantime, in between time, I done put a vlog up, I done did some emails, I have a ton more to do. I'm in the background here, and trying to see out of everybody's hair, because, why? Your boy James is here, and my boy Tim is here, and they're getting started on this sunroom downstairs, so I'm gonna make sure y'all say hello to them, although they're gonna hate me when I go down there. Hold on, let me see if Tim's up here. Now he was eating. Anyway, they're gonna hate me, hold on. I just ate, so. I'm making my drink for me to go to the gym. They're gonna hate me, hold on. What you doing, sir? Yes! Yes! They done already saw you.
It doesn't matter.
They saw you already. He hates me right now. I told you. He was like, he told me he's got 4 minutes. Oh, hold on.
You know she.
There we go.
You know she gonna document every move.
You know I'm going to. See, this is the nice one. This is Tim. You guys already saw him. All right, I'm getting out of your hair. He loves me. You love me secretly though, right, James? Secretly? A little?
Yeah, a whole lot.
He ain't messing with me.
What's up? Ask the question. What?
I said you love me secretly a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, secretly. Don't tell nobody.
Told y'all he ain't fucking with me today. Let me tell y'all, when he came in here, that motherfucker done bum rushed my damn dough. He was like, look, motherfucker, I got 4 minutes to get this room done. So anyway, I guess he's doing Juice a favor, doing that. So that's what he's doing, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go and work out and get out of their hair and do whatever I have to do. I have a couple errands I need to run, nothing too significant, but a couple errands nonetheless. And yeah, outside of that, just got a text from my girl. She's taking a run before she does the circuit, whatever, however which way they do it. But it is a beautiful day. The rest of the week is supposed to be high 70s, sunny outside. Like, look at this. And my flowers are gone on my tree, which I'm really upset about. Hold on one second, let me show you, hold on. And a lot of y'all were telling me that tree is a cherry blossom tree, I guess is what it is. But anyway, look at it, it's gone, it's just bare again. Like, it's got the same usual leaves and those little things that there's a few over here that you can see, but it makes me sad. It's so quick, and then they all fall off the tree. Anyway, so yeah. So that's why I'm getting out of their hair, because he's got another couple jobs that he's got to go do today, and they're clear on the other side of town, so he's literally doing Juice a favor, doing Juice and I a favor. I still do not know what the fuck is going on, although I only know one of the things that are happening because they kind of had to tell me, but I'll let you guys discover that on your own here on the vlogs. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout on. I'm trying to get everything packed. I got my workout drink ready. Oh, I haven't even given you guys, maybe I told you guys this. If you guys have not tried the C4, I love it. I actually like it. It doesn't give me the tingles, although a couple of you guys did mention, be careful, it gives you tingles. Tingles as in you'll feel tingling sensations like in your fingertips or whatever. If you're, you know, and it's a much higher dosage of pre-workout, if you're wondering what that is. This one gave me the tingles also, but I don't mind it. The minute you start working out, it doesn't bother me, as long as I don't get heart palpitations or any of that shit. But yeah, if I haven't told you guys that I actually do like C4, it is good. So I've got my C4. It tastes gross. I did tell you guys this because now I remember telling you that it tastes gross, but it does. It doesn't taste gross. It just doesn't have any flavor, you know, whereas the graphite stuff tastes yummy, okay, and it's strong too. So anyway, there's not much in it. That's why I got the C4. Let me go ahead and head to this gym. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but we'll figure it out. And we're gonna just see what the fucking day brings. But this bitch has to go to, shit, bitch has to fit this motherfucking dress because it's my motherfucking birthday, bitch. What's up, y'all? Okay, we made it to 9 round finally after a whole bunch of shit. I'll tell you guys about it later. Okay, as you were. Feel free to explain.
So like
say hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Okay, as you were.
Alright, so like I said, our workouts change every single day. We always write them up on these whiteboards you see around the gym.
Whiteboard,
Today, I'm going to put you through the first time workouts. We can teach you some of our basic kicks and punches. So there's a bell system on the wall. I'm sure you've heard of 2 minutes long. First bell goes off at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll yell 30 seconds, which means you have 30 seconds left. Push it really hard. We'll say a silent prayer that it's almost done. And then second bell goes off and I'll yell a general exercise such as jumping jacks. You'll start doing jumping jacks. Okay. And then I'll come around and I'll show you what exercise you're going to do on the next round.
Oh boy.
Then I'll yell the third yell. Third bell goes off. 30 seconds. I'll yell next round, which is your cue to start the exercise I just showed you.
Okay.
We're going to get you started on round
now, is
1.
she doing this with me? She better be. I'm not doing it by myself.
You tell her to.
Karen, you better do this with me. I'm not doing this with myself. Have fun. I love her so. Oh, you haven't even seen Karen yet. Anyway, she went to the, I think the bathroom? She went somewhere. She disappeared. She disappeared somewhere. Okay, I'm setting you guys up on a tripod and we're gonna see if we can. You're gonna do this. She's running.
Honey, I'm about to break my cankle.
Then don't break the cankle.
What?
Say hi to Karen.
Alright, Dina.
Alright, we're gonna set you up on a tripod. See this? We're setting up on the tripod. And we're gonna see how much of this we can tape within reason.
Now you said you have some boxing experience, yes?
This poor girl's over here looking at me like I'm crazy. Hey, boo! She's like, oh my god, what are you doing? Okay, I'm putting this down. Okay, bye. Okay, you guys will not even believe me when I tell y'all this shit, but I'm finna tell y'all what the fuck just happened within this last like 30 minutes of time. Well, not even 30, it's probably been an hour. Okay, so I got done with the workout and everything, and it went great, and it was fabulous, it's perfect, and I'll have to tell you guys more about the workout itself, in case you guys have that particular type of gym in your area, because it's different. I've never heard of this place until my girlfriend told me she went there, and anyway, I will tell you guys more about that later on. However, as soon as my workout was done, my phone rings and it's my mama, okay? And you guys have known that my mom and dad have been in Florida for the last month and a half. And prior to that, my mom was actually in the hospital. So you guys know I was dealing a lot with that for a good month, and just trying to make sure that my dad had 24-hour care, that my mom was being tended to at the hospital, because she was in there for a good portion of time. So she was in the hospital. So now get this shit. Why come my dad done fell in the kitchen and now he's in the hospital? So, and I'm saying this relatively lightly, only because I've recently spoken to the people here at the hospital, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the parking lot of the hospital, of the ER, and I'm about to go in and just go say, you know, go talk to my dad, of course, and give him love and all of that, but also to go talk to the social worker in there and talk to the nurses and make sure that he's okay. But he is okay, so that's why I'm calm. I'm relatively calm right now. But of course, my brother's on the way, and I'm already here. I'm in the parking lot, in the parking lot of the ER where he's at. But yeah, he fell because he got up in the middle of the night. For whatever reason, he chose to get up. But he chose to get up, and he shouldn't have. Okay, my mom was dead asleep, and he ended up falling in the middle of the kitchen, and that's pretty much what has happened from there. But the thing with my dad is he decided to stay on the floor. So my dad stayed on the floor for most of the evening. And then when my mom got up, that's when he started to call my mom's name. So my dad was just like, I don't even want to say anything. I don't know why my dad is just, there's no other way to say what he is without saying it just like that. So that being said, it's basically saying that my dad is stubborn as fuck. Like, he is just hard-headed. He doesn't listen to anybody. They've already told him he's not supposed to be walking on his own. He cannot walk without a walker. He should be in a wheelchair. Like, he doesn't listen. He keeps continuing to do this, and he keeps giving us heart attacks. And that's pretty much what happened. So my mom got up this morning. He heard my dad call her name, because he literally waited until she got up to finally call her name, which anything could happen in the hours that he was on the ground. So that is what worries me. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he sneaks up and just sneaks out, and this is just what it is, you know, old age and whatnot. He's coherent, which is why he's been able to get away with murder. But it's just to the point now where we have to start trying to make decisions that are going to better both my mom and my dad's life. And my mom's having a hard time with dealing with the fact that that's a possibility. And I know she doesn't want to live alone, but at this point, it's either they both need to go to assisted living or he needs to go to assisted living. That's where my head is right now. My other siblings, I don't think want them to do this at all. I don't think they're going to agree with me, but it's just what needs to happen, you know, because my mom cannot take care of him by herself, and she has her own ailments as it is, and she can't pick him up and she can't carry him. We've done the nurses care. I did that when my mom was in the hospital. It's extremely expensive in St. Louis to get that kind of care. Extremely expensive. And we would need someone 24 hours a day. Very expensive. It's just better for him to be in an assisted living home. But it's just going to take some time for me to actually convince my mother of that. And if my other siblings don't agree, then it may not happen. And then we have these experiences to deal with. But the problem is that my dad has a tendency to do things that he's not doing it intentionally to be harmful to himself, but he does, and he ends up being harmful to himself, like falling or, you know, whatever the case may be. It's just a lot, you know. So anyway, I'm here about to go in to go give my dad a big hug, but then to also scold his ass because he should know better. And jokefully, not, you know, because I always scold him when you know, it's a joke between the two of us. And to possibly also talk to the nurse and the social worker, because I really want to kind of get a gauge of what next steps could potentially be if we were to make that move. Again, my mom does not want to live alone, although she knows she needs to go. I've talked to her at length about this many times, and especially today. But she's not ready to let that go, and I understand. And I think that's going to affect her psyche if he ends up going, because he'll be alone in the house, you know, and it's a big house for her, you know, be by herself in. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank God Almighty that it was nothing worse than a fall, and thankfully there was nothing else that happened, and thank God he survived being on the, I don't know what he was thinking, not calling my mother's name earlier, but he just stayed on the floor, you know. Anyway, so that's what we're dealing with right now, you know. Yay, totally just, anyway. So we're gonna go in now. Thankfully I have a little something I can munch on because I will pass the fuck out, and we're about to go up in here. Probably won't shoot in here because I know my dad's very prideful, and even though I know you guys saw him in the hospital during the time that my sister was getting married, that was because, you know, of course I was shooting everything, and it was just, he needed to be in the wedding video that I shot. But they're also saying that he's doing extremely well. I've already talked to the nurse anyway. Doing very, very well. He's doing great. They want to release him, but they're going to talk to his primary care physician first to make sure that they don't need to admit him just for observation. But so far he's doing great. He didn't break any bones or anything. I should have told you guys that earlier on. So he's doing great, responding great, totally coherent, totally fine, just in the ER. And he's got a little abrasion on one of his knees. I think his left knee, but that's it. So thank God. And we're about to go in. So you might not be seeing, I mean, you won't see him. You won't see probably anyone really of my family, because I don't want to do that to them. And this camera's kind of big. I could be discreet. So just wish me luck, and I'll be back. Okay, quick update. It's been many hours later. Thankfully, my dad is great. Blood work came back great. X-rays came back great. Really, it was just a matter of us trying to figure out the next move for my dad, because at this point, my concern is, of course, his well-being, his safety, and my mom's well-being and her safety, you know. And since none of us can really be in the house with them 24 hours a day, we had to come up with some kind of alternative. And my mom has been hesitant all this time, but thank God, I think she's kind of come to terms with the fact that at this point she cannot physically deal with it on her own. That being said, we are actually going to be putting him in a facility for just a little bit until a decision is made as to what my parents are going to do. You know, they've got options of whether they are going to move, and then they have, you know, the option of staying here and then my dad just living in an assisted facility, you know. So but the great thing about this is that he's going to be supervised. He'll be in a good environment. I've actually dealt with that facility before, because he's been there before, but it was just for a very short-term period of time, and it was more for rehab and a place to give him supervision when he had another issue back a little while ago, a little less than a year ago. So so far, the facility that we're placing him in right now is a great facility from what I remember, and we all had good experiences with that facility because we were always with him there. So anyway, that's where I'm heading. I'm actually heading home. As you guys know, James and Tim are at my house. They might have let themselves out. You guys know they're our friends, so clearly I wouldn't have left him in my house all this time if I didn't trust them. So I'm gonna go back to the house. Juice is off of work at this point, but he's not home yet. So, and I haven't had a thing to eat, and I'm brain dead. So I'm gonna go home, kind of check on things, see what kind of progress has been made, because I think James has to come back tomorrow. I am just praying he can come back tomorrow. And then I've got to go back and meet my mom at the facility, because she wants me to be there when they kind of give her the details and give her the full discussion of everything, so that she is clear on everything that is going to go on to admit him, and all that stuff. So we have all his paperwork and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to give you guys an update. Thankfully he's awake and he's coherent and he's fine. He's not exactly the happiest that he's going to be placed there, but he did like the facility last time he stayed there. It's just, you know, at this age you just feel like you're helpless, especially because people are making decisions for you, and he's always been a very independent spirit. So, but the good news is he's here, and he's going to be taken care of, and that's ultimately what is going to help all of us sleep easier this evening, because I really wasn't sure how this was going to end up today. And my goal in going in there today, outside of visiting and seeing him and all that stuff, was to also come up with a solution that would make mom feel comfortable and him feel comfortable, although he's not going to be 100% comfortable, because naturally he would rather be home, but he just can't be home right now. It's just, there's just no way. So it's sad, because, you know, he can't make that decision on his own, but at this point we have no choice, you know. So so you'll probably see some vlogs, maybe. I don't know, he's prideful, guys, but we'll probably be visiting him an awful lot. But I'm gonna go home. We're gonna go check on some shit, and then I've got to meet my mom back and sit with her and facilitate whatever discussion they have to get him checked in. She's got to pay for everything. He's at least going to be there for a month, at least for now, until they can make a decision on what they're going to do, whether they're going to move to Florida permanently or if they're going to stay here and then just have him in a home. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, all right, we're going to get going. I'm going to go get a snack, and then I still haven't showered, guys, so I need to go home and shower, freshen up, do something, and then I'll meet with my family, and then go back home and woosah, and probably have 1 or 2 glasses of wine. What's up, y'all? Okay, so quick change of clothes, shower. I'm wearing a sundress or whatever. I just threw whatever I had on, and your girl's in her favorite place in the entire world, Chipotle, with your girl Manesh. And she conned me into buying her Chipotle on my birthday? That doesn't make any sense. Happy birthday, it's tomorrow. But regardless, why am I buying you Chipotle? Because, oh dang, my hair's, and she's all like worky now. She's all in her work clothes. We're gonna wait until, are you ready for me? You were ready for me, were you? Okay, good. I should ask if they have birthday specials because it is no. I'm asking. Do you guys have birthday specials? Like a birthday club? Tomorrow, mine. Well, and then she conned me into buying her Chipotle on my birthday. Who does that? Who does that?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, but still. Yeah, tomorrow's my official.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to reciprocate sometime.
I'll hang out there tomorrow.
Live.
And this weekend.
Yes. Lord. Okay, let me order my food. Whew. I'm back at home, okay? Very happy to be home, I might add, okay? Look, this is the longest day ever. It is now almost 9 o'clock in the evening. I have been with my parents since this morning when they called, or when my mom called about my dad. And we've just been trying to get things situated with them. And so everything is cool for right now. He is settled where he's gonna be for a little while. I've, you know, really tried to, you know, kind of ease my mom into this process because, you know, she's not gonna be with him for a little while. Clearly he's gonna be staying at the facility, but it'll be good for him because he's gonna get supervision, he's gonna get the proper care that he needs. It's gonna give my mom a break too because I know she needs one. And I know they literally got back from Florida yesterday and all this happened, but she was having to do with my dad and all of these things in Florida too. So it wasn't as much of a vacation or getaway for her, okay, as it really should have been because my dad fell in Florida also, if I didn't mention that. So there was a lot going on and she had to deal with that also out there, and thankfully we have family in Florida, so we had a lot of family that was surrounding my parents that were helping out a lot, so a lot more assistance, you know, was available. But I knew back here it'd be a little bit more difficult, especially because it's a lot more expensive for that type of assistance here. So anyway, so he's gonna be there for a little bit, and so yeah, so mom gets a little bit of a breather. And yeah, I'm just happy that he's getting the supervision he needs and the care that he needs. And he's, you know, even though he doesn't want to be there, he's much better off. And he's actually been at this facility before and he likes it. So, and the ladies there have been sweet, and they were sweet last time too. So this is great. Juice went to go walk the doggy dogs. On the way home, I went and got us some Chipotle, as you guys saw. Your girl done conned me out of some damn Chipotle. But I did get her some Chipotle too because she was with me over with mom and dad. And he didn't get a chance to see my brother. My brother was here for a portion of the day too at the hospital. But I didn't vlog him at the time because we were trying to catch up. And I was trying to give him what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't see him, but he was there. And anyway, picked up some Chipotle. They comped mine, which I'm so excited about, and got us a nice little bottle of wine because this bitch needs it, although we have one. I wanted another one, shit. Some toilet paper, and yeah, I'm finna get out these motherfucking clowns, and I'm about to sit my little happy as fuck ass, black ass on this couch and watch whatever the fuck I want because it's my motherfucking birthday tomorrow and I need a motherfucking break. Shit, this bitch has been on the go, and I'm starving. Haven't had anything to eat except a couple of these in between. And a tiny as fuck little granola bar. So, yeah, y'all. Today was just a crazy day. The whole watching your parents get old process really sucks. We're fortunate that most of us, you know, Tosh is in LA, but most of us are here. So, you know, we've got each other. Juice is here, Ed is here. So we all have each other as a support system to kind of get us through all this, which is awesome. So, so that's really, really nice. So I'm just happy this day is over, really. And I can sleep easy knowing that my dad's being watched. So, and that my mom's getting the proper rest that she needs. So this is good. That being said, I'll let Juice say hello to y'all when he comes back in from walking the doggy dogs. I'm gonna go ahead and pour me a little motherfucking glass of wine, get out these motherfucking clothes, and chill for a minute, my nigga. Shit.